Good morning and welcome back to the channel. As I'm up here and I'm getting ready to go to work, I did forget that I told you in my last vlog that I was going to tell you what GM money meant. But before I tell you what that is, make sure you don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, thumbs up the video, and share them on your social media platforms as well. The more subscribers that I get, the cooler things I got coming. And I'll tell you what, I've got new tires for the Pony Eater as well. So not only do I have GM money on one car, I have it on two cars as well. This is my 15 Gen 5 Camaro that I bought. This is a 2LT. If you look above, there's a link to this video here on this car. It's a really cool car. I've done some mods on the exhaust on this car. And then this is my 17-year-old daughter's car, who you're gonna see do a phenomenal dive. Her nickname is Onion, and that's why her license plate is this. I love selling Chevrolets. I love selling GM cars. You know, I tell people all the time, I don't just sell GM because that's who pays me. I sell because that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I love. You know, every vehicle that I own is a General Motors vehicle. I own Corvette, 2 Camaros, you know, a Cruze for my daughter. You know, so everything I own is Chevrolet. So the little secret about the car business is it's extremely competitive, and I don't know really of many people, businesses, you know, trades out there that are extremely competitive like the car business. Now, I've been doing this for almost 18 years and I've seen a lot, you know, and I never sit there and say I've seen it all. I never sit there and say that I know it all. I believe that once you stop learning that you'll never, you know, you can't advance anymore, and you're just going to follow into the rut of life and be mediocre. So with the competitive market that the car business is in, which is why I do YouTube and why I do so much social media, because I'm really trying to show people that I do things a little bit different. It's why I've trademarked buying a car doesn't have to suck, because I really do believe that I make the car buying experience completely different than anybody else out there. So with that being said, with the competitive market and stuff like that, I mean, there's 21 Chevy dealerships within 50 miles of my dealership here. So with that competitive market means the profit margins go down, and on any given day, on any given deal, the average new car margin is 3%. So, you know, and 3% is minuscule on a $100,000 car, or if it's a $15,000 Chevy Spark, 3% is nothing. You know, furniture's 300%, 200%. You know, there's a lot of things that are 100% markup. The lettuce that you buy at the grocery store is 1,000% markup. You know, the average grocery bill is in the upper 500s, where the average car payment's in the low 500s. So you spend more money on groceries than you do on a car payment traditionally. Again, average per a lot of different stats that I know out there and a lot of different resources. But so with that being said, when I sell a new car, regardless if I sell a new Corvette or if I sell a new Chevy Spark, I get paid the exactly same. I get paid $100 from my dealership. And now I don't want you to say, oh my gosh, how do you make a living on $100, stuff like that. My pay plan allows me for unit bonuses and how many units I sell. So every single month I need to sell 30, 40 plus cars per month, which is fine. I don't have a problem doing that. It's good hustle, it's good grind, and I love doing what I do. So, but on the flip side of that, General Motors pays us some money as well for every new car we sell, providing that we hit certain amount of bogeys or stipulations to that money, which are good stips. So therefore, what I've done is I've saved all that money. I've not spent a penny of it, and so that has turned into car deals for myself, buying nice cars for myself, buying this nice car. This is really my wife's car, as I'm so generally talked about and reminded that I put a post out there that I bought this for my wife, or that my wife bought this car. But it's always a running joke. But you know, my wife drives this car more than I do. I love driving my Camaro. I love driving this car, and I'm very, very fortunate that I've got the opportunity to own both these really, really expensive cars. So so that's why I made GM money on my plate, because I'm extremely proud to sell for GM. I'm extremely proud to be able to say, hey, listen, I'm a simple car salesman in Louisville, Kentucky, and I bought this money with selling new cars. So on the flip side of that, there's a lot of salespeople out there who in the car business, they'll bash you for selling new cars because there's no profit in them. They want to sell used cars because there's profit in it and you get paid a certain percentage of that profit. So a lot of people will bash car salesmen for selling new cars, and I've been bashed before, and you know, I've said it in other videos, you can't troll me. You know, I love the internet. I live on the internet, and I control anybody and have some fun, and you simply just can't troll me back. It's impossible. You know, I look at every comment. You can say the worst of the worst of the worst things, and it doesn't affect me at all. So you can't troll me. So saying stupid things or saying rude comments, I just laugh at it. Every once in a while, I'll fire back, and, you know, and have some fun. But so car salesmen will bash me a little bit. Some sales trainers, automotive sales trainers out there will bash me about it, and I just sit back and I laugh and I relax and I enjoy my life and I enjoy doing the videos and stuff like that. And I basically, it's like, show me your Corvette, show me your Camaro, show me the vacations you do every year, show me this, show me that. I don't say that, but that's what's in my head. So that's why you can't troll me, and why automotive salespeople can't troll me either. So it's fun, it's interesting, but I'd rather sell 30, 40 cars a month to make a difference in 30 to 40 people's buying decisions and make 30 to 40 people per month outlook on the car business much better than what it was when they walked into my dealership. And the fact that I've got the referral business, the repeat business that I have for my clients is phenomenal as well. So therefore, you know, I've made a difference in that person's life to sit there and have them not want to buy a car from anybody else. And that's a great feeling. That's something I'm honored on. It's something I don't take advantage of. It's something I don't look on lightly, and it's something that, you know, I want to, the next time they buy a car from me, I want them to know that I don't take that lightly, and that I want to sit there and don't take it for granted, and sit there and be honored with their business. Many of you ask, why do you have an Indiana plate and why do you have a Kentucky plate? Well, I live in Indiana, which is just, you know, I drive 26 miles each way to work. I live right across the bridge in Indiana from Louisville, Kentucky. And the reason I have a Kentucky plate on this car is because when I bought this car in 2016, Indiana was not doing vanity license plates. And as I said earlier, it's a very, very much honor to sell for General Motors and to sell the product and to represent my company, Bachman Chevrolet, on selling the cars. So what I did is I titled the vehicle at a friend's house, so that way I could get a license plate that said GM Money, GM MNY. So that's what I did. So then several months later, 6, 7, 8 months later, Indiana came out and said, hey, you can get a personalized license plate. Well, with all the people who copy me and do things like that and mimic what I do, which is okay, and sometimes it's not. So basically, what I decided to do was get GM Money on that car as well, so that way somebody in Indiana and Kentucky can't take my license plate. That license plate has a meaning to me, and it has, you know, it doesn't have a meaning to anybody else. It's something that I thought of. It's something that's unique, and so I wanted to secure it so that way somebody in Indiana couldn't get it as well. So that's why I have GM money on 2 different cars and why I have Indiana license plate and a Kentucky license plate. Time to go through the tunnel that I go through every day. There's a little bit of traffic here on Saturday afternoon. I'm gonna slow down a little bit so I can hump it through here. One thing that I love about my Corvette is the active rev match. So I don't know if we can hear it on here, but you can hear it rev up. Love it. Properly compete with other dealerships in the area, you've got to discount your vehicles up front. So in a nutshell, all the profit is usually taken out of a car deal when you walk in. This includes holdback and dealer incentives and stuff like that. I know people out there a lot of times are like, well, you got holdback. Not anymore. When you see huge rebates and huge discounts, that stuff's pretty much already gone. So before I end this vlog, as I'm back here at work where I normally am, you know, again, with the ultra competitive market that the car dealership is in, and I mentioned it earlier, there's 21 Chevy dealers within 50 miles of here. So if you don't like one thing I say, if you don't like my price online, if you don't like the color, I mean, you can get on your phone and find another vehicle that quick. You can drive to another Chevy dealership 10 minutes down the road right this way, and many other options. So also with that in mind, dealerships need to price their vehicles the best online. So if, again, at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're sitting there naked if you want to be, and the dealership got their best price on there, and you're like, you know what, it's too much, I can see it, this dealership over here. You don't even give dealership A an opportunity to earn the business. You go right to dealership B and purchase that car. There's a tons of stats that I can go over that are boring and minuscule, but it goes into our business plan every single day. So when you're looking for that car, go into the mindset that there probably isn't much money to be had on the purchase of a new or used car because of the ultra competitive market. There's over 100 websites that most dealers inventory gets put to, and all dealers inventory is online the day after they get the vehicle typically. So if there's any questions, if you want to know more about the inside workings of a car dealership, I have no problems telling you exactly what's going on inside the car dealership. Everything's transparent nowadays in the car dealership, which I love. If you want to go to truecar.com or edmunds.com or kellybluebook.com, I mean, they show you the invoice on any of my 1,056 vehicles that I got in inventory right now. If you want to see what rebates are where you live, you can see that. If you want to see if you own a Mustang and buy a Camaro, there's a rebate for that. You can see all that stuff. So there's really no hiding in the car business anymore, which is really, I think, a good thing. If you want to know stuff, feel free to throw in the comments. I read every single comment. I see every single comment. I'll respond if it's something I can easily respond to in a text message, but I'm here to help. So I want to earn your business on your next new or used car. If you can come here to Louisville, Kentucky, if you want to touch base with me, if I can ship the car to you, I certainly can do that as well. I ship cars all over the country every day of the week, and literally in 10 minutes, I can get you a car deal done. I can tell you what your trades appraisals worth. I can tell you what we can sell the new or used car for. I can give you payments literally in 10 minutes. That's all it takes me. I'm very cut to the point. I'm very quick natured in the business, and I do everything so dead on. So again, I really appreciate it. This is kind of a little different vlog that I wanted to do, but wanted to talk about my GM Money license plate, talk about my car business that I absolutely love doing, and everything that I love doing inside the car industry. And it's really, really long and probably really boring watching me, but hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can see a little bit more into my life, see my 17-year-old daughters. Hopefully she goes to college next year. She's a senior in high school this year, and you know, she's doing great in diving. So again, I really appreciate it. I got to do another massive burnout. That's got to be coming up here real soon. I got the tires sitting on my showroom floor, waiting for a nice day. As you can see, it's a little cloudy here today, and I'm just waiting for a nice day and an idea to do. And I got the idea. I just don't want to get arrested doing it. So, but it's going to be an awesome burnout. I'm going to do some really cool things with the Camaro. I got something being made right now that I'm going to show. Hopefully in the next vlog. I should have 2 more days before that's done. But until then, hey, thanks for watching. Share the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my video, and I'm here for you if I can help you buy a car. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and remember, buying a car doesn't have to suck.